This isn't a mini front end, is it?
No, it's a Clubman. Yeah. You can't have the round nose front end because it needs to have space for the intercooler.
Why has it got an intercooler?
Because it's got a 1.8 litre turbo engine in it.
More at home and more proportional sitting in it without a seat.
Yeah, that's very true.
Why'd you always buy the smallest cars?
Don't know. It's a challenge, is it?
My friend Fletty and I are back at Josh's unit, which is Garage Hobo Fabrication, because Fletty's getting married and this is going to be his wedding car. So in order for it to be a wedding car, it needs to be presentable, clean, nice, and not primer grey. Between now and the wedding day, it is going to SB Body Tech, just south of Aberdeen, to a guy called Stephen Black, who is going to give it a full respray. But before it can do that, we need to tackle the welding, which involves a roof skin, a scuttle panel, various other bits. However, Josh can't get onto that until we have fitted the wide arches. But in order to put the wide arches on, we wanted to lower it a bit more. Now, on this car, it's not like anything I've ever had, suspension wise. There's no coilovers, there's no springs as such. It is just almost like an adjustable bump stop, which the driver side one adjusts fine. The passenger side one is seized solid. And we discovered that we couldn't remove it to get it unseized, because in order to do that, the engine would have to come out. So that was, what, 2 hours of our day, 3 hours of our day wasted to try to do that. Went on to try to fit the arches, and the arches look good. They needed a bit of a scribe, a bit of a trim to make them fit, but there wasn't really any way of attaching them to the car. So most of yesterday was spent figuring out how to trim them in nicely to meet the bodywork and bond on some brackets. So this is one that we scribed and fitted the brackets to for the driver's side, the front. These are going to attach onto the fiberglass front end. Now that they're cured, we're going to, not got a template as such, but we're going to measure. Obviously we had to scribe this in a fair bit to get it to fit to that front end, neatly anyway, close enough that our U-channel or rubber seals are gonna make it look good. So just as a starting point before I scribe in the passenger side one, I'm gonna take some measurements. Fletty is currently marking out the back ones. We're gonna take some measurements just along this edge here in various places, so we know that they're going to be more or less symmetrical. Obviously you don't want to be standing looking at the front of the car and one arch sticks out further than the other, or vice versa. So yeah. So we're back at Garage Hobo HQ. We're out today because the roof skin wouldn't fit in the recovery truck, and we still need to take out the rear bench just so it doesn't get damaged or catch fire when Josh is welding. It's maybe just wedged in. Yeah. Sorted. Shazoot.
Shazoot.
So we're 5 weeks away from the wedding now. All the welding's done, arches are done, nothing paint wise or prep has been done yet. Josh did a really good job. An okay job of the arches. Yeah, now we're on to repairing the fiberglass front end. Fletty's currently mixing
up some potions.
Mixing up some of the messiest stuff on earth. So we have this fiberglass clamshell to repair. Fletty's made a head start already just because this task is one of those that most of the time involved is waiting for stuff to cure and not actually putting it on. So right now Fletty's piecing in some smaller bits to fill in what used to be, I don't know what used to be there.
It was side lights and indicators, but now obviously I've got the units that has all in one, so I don't need them anymore.
Yeah, so these headlights, the same as what's on my MX-5 actually. So we can't show it in here because of space, but the when we put the front arches onto the clamshell, they're positioned right. They're positioned correctly to be symmetrical on the clamshell, but the passenger side wheel.
Yeah, basically it's the passenger side wheel sits 10mm further forward than the driver's side wheel.
Yeah. So
we'll need to adjust the arms, get that pushed further back, because just now, as soon as you do any sort of turning on the steering wheel, the actual wheel catches the arch. So Let me get that sorted before it goes anywhere.